It's my drink? I kind of think you need this drink. I'll take it.
We're going to rehash this.
This whole last week.
Relive it all over again.
Well, then I'll leave it right here in case you... I can't leave it there.
No, we need
They
cup
really
holders.
They need to make chairs with cup holders.
I think they do.
We need to get some chairs with cup holders.
Say nothing good happens here when midnight rolls around.
Hey guys, we're
Heather.
oh, Alan. See? This is
SayLaV3.com.
She's good. We are just going to be recapping for you guys what the craziness has been since last Sunday. So we're talking a little over a week now. Just finished up Memorial Weekend. I try to make a little list of things that, hey, this is what the fun has all been about, and this is what we have just absolutely been just getting steamrolled trying to take care of. So for those who don't know, you want to go ahead and tell them where we're at right now?
We are at our first full-time camping spot.
Yeah.
We will be here for another month and a half or so.
Yep.
And then we'll be picking up and moving on.
And so just to kind of recap, so last Sunday, the Sunday before Memorial Weekend, is when we did our last video. Basically just raced against the weather. Things were storms were coming that day. I was heading back to work on Monday.
That was our Prep Day 2 video.
Prep Day 2 video, yep. And so we basically, right about now, I'll probably start rolling in some time-lapse photography, so there you go. Good job, Alan. So in this video, you're probably going to see the first stage, which was us stripping the whole room out. We kind of did a mock layout on it.
Carpeting, measured the carpeting.
Yep, did for the measuring, the carpeting, kind of set up the furniture, the IKEA shelves that you
Figured out
just
where
went.
everything was going to go first.
Yep, and then started looking through the washer and dryer and how we wanted to set that up. From the first video, you'll see that we originally had these grandiose plans of moving the bed and setting the washer and dryer under the window and then having the bookshelves in another place.
We changed it all.
Yeah, and then we got in there and the whole Tetris game kind of became real after that.
Yeah.
So that's probably going through right now. I'll finish rolling through this clip. But then the next day was kind of the final touches for that. We got the room all set up. Then Heather was able to come in while I went to work and basically hide stuff.
Yeah. Fill in bags with winter clothes. We wanted to be self-sufficient, so we've got all of our winter clothes, winter blankets, guest stuff, bed linens, towels. So we put all of those in compression sacks, put the compression sacks behind the bookshelves, and then the bookshelves, the drawers were already filled pretty much. We had to get everything else in. And
so what do you think was the hardest part for that part of the room?
Probably putting a tent. It's a tent, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
putting
right.
a tent behind the bookshelf on my own. I thought I was going to break something.
But just to be clear, it's not a camping tent. It's a pop-up tent, one of those 10 by 10 foot pop-up tents. We use it for all the kiddo games and going back and forth into the beach. So it was one of those, are we going to need it? We don't know. Better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
Yep.
So
and our trailer has a rounded front end, so our bookshelf was straight. So we had some extra room to fill in, and we took advantage.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah, absolutely. So that kind of rounded out Sunday for us. We rolled into Monday, and that was, so I'm back at work, you filling up the trailer. That was just like, get everything out of the house, because we were going to move later that week.
Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday.
I need another drink.
Can't remember.
It was awful. But that was like come home, go to work, come home, go to work, for about 3 or 4 days straight. So we were turning probably about 18 to 20 hour days, I think. It was insane. We're probably getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I was staying up working on the trailer, getting it prepped until probably about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Sorry, neighbors.
Yeah.
Thanks for
stabilization.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with us. And then I think Tuesday rolled around. We got a plane flyover. Hang on. The sun's coming out real nice back there. It's such money. We paid extra for this.
Tuesday, we were supposed to go to the campground. Our campground does not take reservations.
That's
this
right.
current one.
Yep.
So,
First come, first serve.
I need to pause. Yes,
This is kid stuff.
parent. I'm up.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. We were just we're finishing up the Tuesday, so they don't take reservations. So that was
We were gonna drive by,
right.
and then of course we had the idea to call
Yep.
before we went to the house and got the trailer.
Right.
We called. They were booked.
And I completely booked. So since they don't take reservations,
Mind you, hold on, I have to say this. I was busting my butt to get everything from the house into the trailer that we needed to spend the night.
to like almost officially be like full time.
Right. Therefore, we had nothing in the house.
So like all of our food, toothbrushes, PJs, all of it was in the trailer. So we had 1 foot in the trailer and 1 foot in the home, and we were trying to live in both spots at one time, which would
It's not
Here.
a good idea.
go ahead and drink.
How much have you had?
Apparently too much. Gonna have to edit that one out now.
Well, it happened. So,
Uh,
what?
All right, so well, Tuesday
It
was
was
just
crazy.
a waste of time, really, because we just finished. Like we were hoping to have the trailer off the house, and then we were gonna prep the house for the move.
Yeah.
And then it started raining, and then stuff just started going crazy. We weren't filming anything because it was like I, honest to God, thought we were not gonna make it.
No. We
Yep.
had too much to do. And Wednesday they had a spot.
Wednesday they got us a spot, which meant that I spent my lunch hour
Running
running.
home to
Yeah.
pick up the trailer. Just, I had everything everywhere. You look like everything just vomited all over the trailer. And I thought for sure, since we were going to do this slowly, our trailer would never look like that.
Yeah.
Everything vomited all over the trailer.
It was just put it in the trailer, put it in the trailer, put it in
Yes.
the trailer.
And then I get the call that there's a spot available and I have to be ready in 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
So I'm literally grabbing everything off of the counters, the tables, everything. Stick it in the sink, stick it in under the dinette. Just stick it somewhere, which was the wrong somewhere, just so we could move it.
Yep.
And we did it.
Yep, we so came in, and over a period of 1 hour for a lunch break, we hooked up the trailer and we drove it probably about 10 miles from our home, which thank God we had something that was really close as far as a home,
Yeah.
a Lowe's, Target, Walmart, all these little knickknacks things that you just need to like piece things together last minute. Those were instrumental for making this happen, because if we were doing like a long transition piece away from our home,
So difficult.
here, you're gonna drink it. So, so Wednesday, all right. So we get
We had to
here.
spend the night, the first night.
Yep.
So all
So
of our stuff was
we brought our cat too.
No. Thursday.
Thursday we brought a cat. Okay. So Wednesday was our first night. Was that the storm? The storm, folks. It was the storm. And I mean, you probably get. We're in the southeast, so I mean, you get hit with good old-fashioned thunderstorms during the middle of the late spring, early summer. But this was like sleeping, and that classic it starts going off on the phone. And it's like take cover, and so,
3 a.m.
yeah, 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
after a really long day. And then the first thing, after checking the weather, my husband, Mr. Storm Guru, says to me is, "Do you want to go back to the house?"
Hey, safety first, folks.
And my response was, "What are we going to do when we don't have a house? Better figure it out now."
So I was anticipating the headlines for the next morning being like, first day full-timing, family of 3 killed by a tornado in trailer park. So yeah, who knows?
Yeah, there were 60-mile-an-hour winds, so it was a legit.
Yeah, it was 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, and it was hilarious because we flip open the blinds to kind of check, and then I let the awning out, and And so we always leave wind chimes up there, and the wind chimes are just screaming.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, let's go shut this. So ran outside and shut it. And by the time I come in, I'm like, Heather, look outside, and all you see is what do you see?
2 RVs, literally throwing stuff in and hitting the road. Right there, 3 a.m. They were not waiting around.
No.
And then that made us more concerned.
I was like, is there something we don't know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Because clearly they know more than we do.
Yeah. So there's like a 5th wheel and another trailer and some other cars, and it was a stream of taillights leaving the park, and I was like, oh. And that's honestly when I was like, maybe we should go back to our house.
We should. They know something we don't.
And I just was like, and that's when Heather brought up the good point. And so, that kind of rolled us into our next day, which was technically Thursday by the time the storm hit. And Thursday we had the U-Haul, so we had to go pick up the truck.
Yeah. I'm rehashing this in my mind right now, so I might look a little confused.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, as I'm going through it, I'm like, I think we must have lost a week somewhere because this seems really crampacked. But no, this is just how it went down.
So Thursday rolls in, and it just happened to be like the beginning of Memorial Week, so we got that Friday off. I had made plans, so I was going to work like a half a day, and needless to say, we came in. I got the truck. We got some guys to help us move. Went in, had everything prepped in the garage, and we just started tossing everything into this back of the U-Haul truck, and that was us shutting down the house officially. What did we do? Where did we sleep that night?
Well, we slept in the trailer ever since we got here every night.
Yeah, that's right. So we brought the U-Haul back, right? Yeah, we brought the U-Haul back.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and
I
we
mean,
sat
after,
it up.
yeah,
Sat it
yeah.
up over here. So Thursday was just, up in the morning with the storm, doing some work, grab the U-Haul, load the U-Haul, clear out the whole entire house, back over here, park it, and then the next morning we picked it up and we drove across the state to go throw it into a family member's house for storage while we undergo this full-time RV fun adventure. So, needless to say, that was about that time when you see everything back in the back of the U-Haul, and you're just pretty sure I saw in Heather's face a couple times. Like, are we doing this?
Yeah. It was so much work, though. There was no backing out just because of the work.
we have invested a lot by this point.
That's right.
So it was.
No turning back.
I think we were feeling like half excited to get this thing started, and half just.
What did we do?
Yeah, what did we do? We left a comfortable house. We left our comfort zone. We're not at the bottom yet, so we'll keep talking. Wrapping up Memorial Weekend. So that's it in a nutshell. What else you got? You got any other things?
Nope.
Right.
I mean, we'll go in depth on the stuff that we did inside later. All in all, we haven't had to do as much as I thought.
No, it was surprisingly. It's been challenging, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's like every time we run up into an obstacle, we kind of like look forward to how we're gonna defeat it. So that's been really the big for us.
Yeah. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
We can finally sit at our kitchen table.
That is huge.
And eat.
I've been standing eating for I think about a week. You're lucky to hurt.
Got me in my hand.
At home in nature.
Yep.
All right, so our next day, we'll see you guys. We'll do a thorough walkthrough. Heather's gonna show you guys what she's done to organize up the place. It's no 19 kids and counting or anything like that, but we've got one kid, and we'll show you what we did for our trailer to kind of get us at full time so that we're comfortable.
And a cat.
And a
That
cat.
hurts.
Did you get bit?
Yes, I told you he bit me. That's
Here.
how I knew he was there.
Drink this and make it feel better.
Out with nature.
All right, guys. Until we see you guys soon. Don't forget, you can throw in our address.
Bye.
SayLaV3.com.
I was like,
Nailed it.
I'm not going to tell them where we live.
These are our beefs.
We have 2 subscribers. Anybody else want to subscribe?
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night. Bye.
Gotta be right. Killing in your Levi's, high on your lovin's got me buzzing like a street light. You're still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again? Find a road with no lane, way back in the slow lane. Skies dropping, Jupiter around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows, I bet you we're catching our second wind.